You might be feeling an extreme amount of pain or a kind of heaviness around your heart chakra lately, and it's not without reason. This discomfort isn't just random, it's because your person is energetically pulling on you. They're reaching out to your energy field, consciously or unconsciously, because they are deeply longing for you. Whether you're aware of it or not, this connection runs incredibly deep, to the point where even physical distance can't truly sever the ties between your souls. They have never experienced this kind of profound soul connection with anyone else in their entire life, and it's something that has shaken them to the core. They search for you in every person they meet, scanning faces and hearts for a trace of the energy you once shared, but no one even comes close. It's as if no one else can fill that void in their heart that you once occupied so naturally. You are everything they ever wanted, everything they ever dreamed of, and yet, despite that deep knowing, they couldn't choose you before. Their lack of confidence and constant self-doubt kept them paralyzed, leaving them unable to fully embrace the love and connection that was right in front of them. They allowed fear and insecurity to dictate their actions, pushing you away even though their heart yearned to pull you closer. Now, with you at a distance, emotionally, physically, or both, they are being forced to confront the depth of their feelings and the truth of what they lost. It's in this separation that they're realizing just how much you truly mean to them and how much they let slip through their fingers. Your person never fully understood or appreciated the level of devotion and commitment you brought to this connection. They had no clue how much time, energy, and importance you poured into nurturing what the two of you shared. You gave so much of yourself, sometimes to the point of self-sacrifice, and they never really saw it or valued it in the way they should have. It's only now, in your absence, that the magnitude of your love and dedication is beginning to hit them. This realization is like a tidal wave of regret and longing washing over them, leaving them feeling lost and disoriented as they come to terms with the consequences of their own actions. Meanwhile, you have shifted your focus inward, choosing to prioritize yourself and your own growth. You've become more self-focused and confident in who you are, embracing your own worth and letting go of any external validation that once held power over you. This transformation has caught your person completely off guard. They're not used to this empowered, grounded version of you, someone who no longer chases after them or tries to fix what they broke. They find themselves stunned by your strength, and it makes them question everything they thought they knew about you and about themselves. Now is the time for you to remain grounded and focused on your own purpose. Continue to nurture the parts of yourself that bring you joy and fulfillment, and let your person come to terms with the reality of what they lost. Allow them to fully feel the weight of the love and connection they had, and how they ultimately ruined it through their own anger, jealousy, and ego. It's important to let them experience the lessons they need to learn without stepping in to ease their discomfort. They need to understand the consequences of their actions so they can grow and heal on their own terms. Remember, this journey is about your own growth and evolution as much as it is about the connection itself. Every challenge, every tear, and every moment of pain has led you to this place of strength and self-awareness. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that everything you've been through is shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. The channel song for this specific reading is Baby I Miss You, a reminder that even though they may not know how to express it, your person misses you deeply. They feel the absence of your energy like a gaping hole in their heart, and it's forcing them to reflect on all the ways they failed to appreciate what they had when they had it. Let this song be a gentle reminder that their longing is real, even if it's not always obvious on the surface. Hold space for your own healing and growth, and trust that the universe is guiding both of you toward the lessons and experiences you each need to fully embrace your highest selves. You are worthy of the kind of love that feels effortless and reciprocal, the kind that grows stronger with time instead of fading away. Keep focusing on yourself. Keep shining your light, and let your person find their own way back to the truth of what they lost. You saw so much in me that I felt naked, exposed in a way that made me want to run and hide, but instead, I found myself standing still, trembling yet somehow grateful. You had this uncanny way of looking beyond my defenses, beyond the masks I had carefully worn for so long, and seeing the person I was afraid to admit I could be. It pushed me, sometimes gently, sometimes with a force I didn't expect, back in the direction I had lost myself for what felt like an eternity. I had wandered so far off the path of who I was meant to be that I wasn't sure I'd ever find my way home again. Now, though, it feels good, no, it feels right, to be back. Yet everything around me has shifted, changed in ways I didn't anticipate. The people I once thought of as my community, the environment I once felt connected to, now all suddenly feel foreign and unfamiliar. It's as if I'm seeing them for the first time through new eyes, and I can't help but realize that I had been surrounding myself with the wrong people for far too long, people who didn't really care for me, or maybe didn't even know who I truly was beneath the surface. Everything you said back then, every warning and every observation, is now coming true in ways I couldn't have imagined. I remember thinking you were wrong when you tried to show me the real color of these people, thinking maybe you were too harsh, too cynical, or too quick to judge. But now, with time and distance, I see it all. I see how accurate you were with your words and predictions. It's like you had some sort of secret insight into the nature of the people around me and how their energy would eventually affect me. I must say, you have a gift, some might call it intuition, but I think it goes deeper than that. You have a psychic skill that can't easily be explained away or dismissed. There's a wisdom in your voice, a certainty in your gaze, that makes me believe in the truths you reveal even when I don't want to hear them. In the silence that followed our conversations, I found myself starting to talk to you telepathically, or at least that's what I think you would call it. It felt like I could hear you speaking back to me, even though you were miles away, and that your voice found its way to me in a language that only you and I could understand. It was like our souls were having a secret dialogue that transcended spoken words, a dialogue that ran deeper than anything I'd ever experienced before. And every time I heard your voice in my mind, I felt a wave of deep emotions and passion, an intensity that left me breathless and alive in a way I had forgotten was possible. Just hearing you, feeling you, within my thoughts filled me with a sense of connection that was both exhilarating and terrifying. I know it might not sound good to admit this, but your love became my addiction. It's as if I was drawn to your energy like a moth to a flame, unable to resist the pull of your presence even when I knew it might consume me. When you refused to connect with me, when you shut me out, I felt drained, like all the color had been leached from the world, and I was left with only the gray weight of emptiness. I'd never realized how much I needed that connection until it was gone, how much of my strength had come from the simple knowledge that you were there, that you saw me and accepted me as I was, flaws and all. What strikes me the most is that when I had nothing to offer you, no money, no status, no proof of worth, you came into my life and loved me passionately and unconditionally. You didn't ask for anything in return, you simply opened your heart to me and shared a part of yourself that was raw and real. That kind of love is rare, and it makes me feel proud to know that someone like you, whether a woman or a man, chose to love me. It's a gift I will never forget, a mark on my soul that I will carry always. Sometimes, I wonder if I deserved it. Did I deserve that kind of love? Did I appreciate it enough while it was happening, or did I take it for granted, thinking it would always be there waiting for me no matter what I did? I'm learning now that love, real love, is not something to be taken lightly or assumed as a given. It's something to be cherished, to be nurtured, to be fought for even when it feels hard. Your love taught me that, and for that lesson alone, I will always be grateful. It's because of you that I am finding my way back to myself, because of you that I am learning to trust my own instincts again and to believe in the power of true connection. Thank you for seeing me when I couldn't see myself. Thank you for believing in me when I had lost faith in everything around me. Thank you for loving me when I felt unlovable. I know now that the real gift wasn't just your love, but the way you taught me to love myself again. And for that, I will always be grateful. Your partner sees you as someone truly special, someone who doesn't bring emotional baggage, trouble, or heavy responsibilities into their life. Instead, you offer a sense of peace and a refreshing sense of freedom. When they think of you, they feel like they can breathe, like they don't have to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. You bring a lightness to their days that they deeply appreciate, and it's not something they take for granted. You have a way of making the relationship feel easy and natural, rather than complicated or burdensome. You give them the space they need to grow and to be themselves, and at the same time, you make room for the relationship to evolve organically. That sense of space and freedom you offer is rare and deeply valued by them. You are a naturally creative and humorous person, and these qualities stand out to your partner in the best way possible. Your creativity shines in the little things you do. Maybe it's the way you surprise them with thoughtful gestures, or the way you make even the simplest moments feel special. Your sense of humor is something they look forward to. You know how to make them laugh, even on their worst days. It's like your laughter has the power to chase away their worries, if only for a little while. These qualities make them genuinely excited to be around you because you bring joy and positivity into their life. You help them see the lighter side of things, and that's such a precious gift in a world that often feels so heavy. You have also brought a sense of luck and a strong emotional foundation into their life. They feel that since you came into their world, things have started to fall into place in ways they hadn't expected. It's as if you've brought a sense of good fortune, a shift in energy that's made them believe in the possibility of happiness again. You've helped them build a solid emotional foundation that they can rely on, one that helps them feel secure and supported. They may not always have the words to express it, but they know that you've played a huge role in helping them feel more stable and more ready to face life's challenges. To them, you are worth waiting for. They see you as someone who's worth every moment of anticipation, every single effort they've put into this connection. They see you as their wish fulfillment, the person they've longed for and perhaps never thought they would find. You represent the realization of their deepest hopes when it comes to love and partnership. They want to talk to you often, to hear your voice, to share their thoughts, to tell you all the little things they've been holding in their heart. Most importantly, they want to say "I love you." These words might seem simple, but they're full of meaning. They hold a deep truth they want to share with you, a truth that's been building inside them since the moment they realized just how much you mean to them. Every tiny detail about your connection is stored in their memory, like precious keepsakes they turn to whenever they miss you. The way you smile, the sound of your laughter, the way you hold their hand, or the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love, they remember it all. Right now, all these details are coming back to them, reminding them of how special you are and how meaningful this connection has become. Even the small things, the shared jokes, the quiet moments, the way you make them feel understood, are etched in their mind. They are also deeply aware of how much you love them. They know that your love isn't just a word you say but something you show through your actions, your support, and your unwavering presence. You both share a pure bond that feels different from anything they've experienced before. It's a connection built on trust, respect, and a deep understanding of each other's hearts. It's a bond that makes them feel safe and seen, and that's not something they're willing to let go of easily. They've started to realize just how significant your feelings for them are. They see now that maybe they've misunderstood some things about this connection, Maybe they didn't fully grasp the depth of your commitment or the sincerity of your love. But now, in this moment, they're beginning to understand that what you share is something rare and worth fighting for. They're realizing that any misunderstandings they had were overshadowed by the strength of the love that exists between you both. They feel grateful for the journey that's led them to you, and they know that you're worth every step of the path it took to get here. You've brought light, laughter, creativity, and a deep emotional anchor into their life. And they know, without a doubt, that you are someone who is truly worth waiting for.